Alright, so I had a little bit of spare time today, and what I decided to do was alleviate a incredibly annoying whining pitch noise that my car's stereo was giving me. It was a little ground loop issue where it was amplifying all the little differences in voltage when the engine was on in the car. And so I went around digging around my radio that I installed a few years ago, and what I found was I realized I still had a auxiliary input for video in my car, and got around to thinking and went and drove down to the nearest game shop and decided I wanted to put some sort of video player or video game inside my car. So this is my car here. Excuse the music. The ignition's just turned to accessory right now and on. And what I've got here is a Wiimote. And so if I go into my in-dash video player right here, it's a Pioneer Avic Z3. I can click AV input and then go ahead on my Wiimote here and press the power button. You'll see it will power up, and just like that I have the homebrew channel automatically load on my Wii. And what this Wii is a hacked Wii, so this isn't the normal start screen you see, but I like it better because I can simply just use the joystick on the Wiimote I have here and cycle between some apps I have loaded on it. For instance, I have all these emulators, so Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis, MAME, Game Boy, PlayStation 1, and what I can do is play all of these games. So let's say, for instance, I want to play Nintendo 64. You can go ahead and click there and go in, and let's say I want to load a game. I've got just about every Nintendo 64 game ever made, but on this SD card I only loaded about 10 or 20 or so. Let's say Mario Kart. Click Mario Kart, click OK, and I'm going to go ahead and play game. Let's see, get some volume going on here. And just like that, we have Mario Kart playing on the inside of the car. So the passenger could sit here and play some Mario Kart if they want. And the screen looks absolutely beautiful, nice and bright and legible. Sorry, my camera phone here is blurring it out just a tad bit. But what I can do here is go back, and let's quit out of that. Another one of my favorite consoles is the Game Boy Color handheld console, and I'll show that as a little example here. But everything's very fast and snappy, excuse me. And the Wii has Wi-Fi, so I can actually go online and download games, or go on the internet, which is pretty cool in a car. So I can go ahead and load up Pokemon Gold here, just like that. And you'll see I've got my Wiimote, and I can go ahead and navigate Pokemon Gold. It looks really, really nice. The colors and everything are actually upscaled by the Wii, and it figures out the graphics and enhances them just a little bit. And that is that. Let's see if I can exit out of here. Turn to loader. A few other features you can do with the Wii. For instance, play any kind of media. I can stick a USB thumb drive in here, or a hard drive or whatever, and play any type of movie, video, which is really handy if a passenger is sitting here and wants to have some fun while on a road trip or whatnot, or anybody in the back of the car as well. I'll show you where the Wii is, if you ignore my registration and stuff here. That is the Wii. It fits really nice in the console. All this wire is a iPod wire and Android phone wire, so these actually don't even pertain to the Wii itself, just this small cluster here, and a master power switch that I have. So like that, everything's hidden. Let's go ahead and take the Wiimote and hold the power button. Just like that, the Wii is turned off, and I can say go back into listening to a new CD that was actually ripping onto the hard drive of this while we were playing, which is kind of cool. Gotta love technology. And that is that. Hope you enjoy my little 4 hours of productivity here. And total cost was a little under $60. The system itself was $39 at my local used game shop, and I convinced them to throw in a second free Wiimote, both black, for me, as well as an SD card, and a few other little adapters and custom wiring harness that I did here, and that is it. Pretty cool. I'm excited. Makes it nice. Can't wait to go on a little road trip and be able to entertain passengers and have some fun. Hope you liked it. Thanks a lot.